Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, it's going to be a Patreon cast between IdrA and Soon here on Fighting Spirit. Top right, it is our favorite Terran player, IdrA. And in the top left, it's a hated Protoss player. It is the orange Protoss, Soon. He's only hated because IdrA kind of hates Protoss, just like Artosis does. Terran players, man, they really hate Protoss. Let me tell you what. Anyway, this is a Patreon cast if you're watching this the week of April the 29th. Thank you very much for supporting me on patreon.com/FalconPaladin for $1 a month or more. For as little as $1 a month, you can see these 1 month before everybody else sees them on YouTube. And if you don't care about that, you can support me monetarily just because you enjoy my content. Hey? Hey! If you don't like Patreon, you can join my channel. Just click the join button down below. You can become a member of the Falcon Pals and earn the ability to use custom emotes of my own choosing and own making in the live streams and in comments on my video. Anywho, it's Fighting Spirit, it's PvT, it's IdrA. His APM is 600 at this point. Whew! Blazing fast. And soon... hang on a second. You're not going to go Nexus first, are you, Soon? You are! You scamp! You scoundrel! Look at this. 300 minerals? Absolutely not throwing down. No. We're 12 Nexusing, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is something that Artosis talks about too. Is if Protoss on a 4-player map 12 Nexuses you, and you don't scout it, and you just go for your standard Terran stuff of making a barracks and making factories, the Protoss is ahead. Inexorably, unstoppably ahead. Okay, maybe not unstoppably ahead, but like ahead enough that it's a problem. So, can we punish it, right? Here's the problem. Going the wrong way. IdrA's gonna be so mad. IdrA's gonna be so mad. Here's the thing. Cannot guarantee IdrA will type anything into chat. When he does, it's always funny though. If he wins, he usually doesn't rage in chat. If he loses, the chances are much higher that he rages. If he loses against carriers, it's pretty much a guarantee that he's going to rage at the other person no matter what. So, yeah, there's your factory. Probe comes in. Let's harass this SCV real quick. Zip, zap, zop. Oh, crap, a Marine. Run! And poor little probe running for his life there. As one does. Cybercore on the way. Still no idea. Like, still no idea this was a 12 Nexus. Because look at... No expansion from IdrA. He can't really punish this. He's only got 2 Marines. He's trying to get factory stuff up. Because that's the trick, right? You can punish this by bringing like 6 Marines over. Just killing everything. Not killing everything, but like causing some major problems with the Protoss. Because look, he doesn't have anything right now. He's making a Zealot at 3.5 minutes. So the probe is going to try to make sure that the Marines... I guess the Marines at this point know where... Yeah, definitely knows where the Protoss is. Because by process of elimination, we're here... And this is where IdrA goes, son of a monkey. He says, this is bad for me. He's already mining from a natural base. I haven't even started a second base. So let's try to punish this. Let's do it. Let's bring some SCVs over. I don't know how he knew to bring SCVs for this. Maybe he just knew that there wasn't... Oh, one SCV goes down, and here comes a bunker. Okay, this is getting interesting. Yeah, maybe he just assumed there was no Dragoon pressure, so it was definitely going to be a 12 Nexus. That's kind of amazing. That's some good game reading from IdrA there. Look, remember what I said about the 1 Zealot? We've got a Vulture in the mix now. Oh, crap. The Dragoons are here, but... Oh, where'd my production tab go? I'm sorry. My production tab is gone. There it is. It's back now. I know you guys don't get this on live casts, so enjoying production tab on replays is nice. Is IdrA actually going to get this? Dude, Singularity Charge is not anywhere near done. IdrA, you baller. I doubted you. And look at what you're accomplishing. absolutely punishing the crap out of Soon's attempt at taking a Nexus here. Wow. I mean, it means he hasn't been able to expand either, because he's been spending money on things like bunkers and vultures and stuff. Is he just going home? He's like, oh, it was fun. Did what we came to do. Shut down Soon's 12 Nexus. That's a lot of lost resources on his side. Can't be pleased about that. So IdrA's got to feel good about this. He's expanding. He knows the Protoss doesn't have a base. Look at how scary this... Oh, there's 2 Marines in this bunker. Okay. I was going to say, how scary is this bunker? 2 wounded Marines left in this bunker. I feel like the Dragoons can win this fight, but he doesn't know how many Marines are in there. He doesn't know. He's unaware. He's waiting for Singularity Charge. Oh, now there's Spider Mines getting tossed down and Siege Mode's on the way. Dude, IdrA flipped this game on its head. La cabeza. Yeah, look at him being so safe. Waiting for Singularity Charge. He heard the Spider Mines being laid, I'm sure. So the observatory is a really important thing to do right now. Okay, Rain, is this seriously not in range of this bunker? Scoot in! There we go. Alright. So observer production needs to start now for Soon. Like, now. Come on. Come on. There it is. Oh, crap. Oh, that went better than I thought it would, actually. Didn't kill any of these Dragoons. But he knows they're Spider Mines now. So he must have not have heard it. Also, this probe is dead. Dude, IdrA's in control of this game. He's not in control, literally. He's not Jeff, but... Wait, hold on. Is IdrA's name... Greg. IdrA's name is Greg. It does start with a G. Yeah, so he's Greg. Anywho, Citadel of Adun coming in. Soon's just like, well... Alright. Like, by the time I get over there, there's going to be siege mode done on these tanks. I was so well contained by IdrA. He punished my 12 Nexus extremely hard. It's 37 to 31 workers right now. IdrA has an SCV advantage. He's got 2 tanks. He's throwing up a something here. A supply depot for blocking off Dragoon attacks. But man, 2 tanks back here with some Marines to kind of shield in the front. Observer says, yes, well, that's a little bit problematic, yes. Yes, I do believe it is. Additional gateways on the way. Citadel of Adun is done. Production tab does not say speed. Observer going for a further, more risky, dangerous scout is going to try to move on in to the main base. And yes, is anything surprising at all? No, absolutely not. Templar Archives on the way. So whether that's for Storm or whether that's for our Arbiters, we don't know. We'll keep an eye on the production tab and we'll figure it out together, you and me. Together in this match. Hit that like button if you're excited about the result of this game. Because I am. Like, I really feel like IdrA can definitely win this game. He's got to be really confident after the full reversal he pulled. Also, the fact that he's completely shutting down Soon's attempt to get a 3rd base at all at this point is nuts good. This Vulture, he needs to run. He doesn't know he needs to run, but he needs to run. Yeah. He's running. Running fool. And a probe's coming down for that 3rd. Alright, so... Again, the fact that Soon has not even started a 3rd base yet is a problem. 2-base Terran versus a 2-basing Protoss is going to favor the Terran 9 days out of 10. I don't know why I said, like, 6 days in a week, but whatever. 9 days out of 10 is what it is. It's a lot. It's 90% of the time. Charon Boosters is done. I mean, like, before there's even an Arbiter Tribunal started here. So, IdrA's just like, I'm just going to have it. I'm just going to have the range upgrade for these Goliaths. If I need to kill Arbiters, I will be able to. If I need to... There we go. If I need to kill Carriers, I'll be able to. What do we have in here? Oh, just some Zealot bombs. Don't worry about it, Falcon. Says Soon. Just Zealot bombing the smokes. The smokes out of these tanks. See, that's why they are Goliaths, though, to shoot shuttles out of the sky, too. Not bad. See how this shuttle taking them shots? Alright, Zealot Bomb has arrived. Trying to focus. There you go. 1 tank down, 2 tanks down, 3 tanks down, 4 tanks down. But additional ones are coming in here. This is just trades, I think. This is just... We're just going to trade. We don't necessarily... Oh, Observer down. And the shuttle died, too. We don't need to win there. But let's take down 4 or 5 siege tanks. Lower IdrA's tank count to 4, which is way better than it would have been otherwise. Your third base is coming in quite nicely. Also, maybe try to shut down IdrA's attempt at a third base while you're at it. Also, killing the engineering bay means no more missile turrets, which is pretty good. Does force IdrA to work on replacing it. Yeah, it's because it's toast. I mean, he's kind of trying to save it, but it is not being saved at all. Sieging up's going to help only so much. Engineering bay done. So no more missile turrets is a problem for IdrA here, but the army coming up onto the high ground. Don't approach these tanks on the high ground. 4th base, I really feel like Soon kind of needs it, but I understand he's very afraid of a push out from IdrA, but I think you have to take a 4th base at this point. Right? IdrA's got a 3rd CC floating down to the 3rd here. Very casually, very easily landing. Probe coming up to see. Again, you did this last time, man. Soon. You did this last time. You can't send a single probe down to try to expand. IdrA's just on top of that stuff. I mean, once this vulture's gone, there's really not much else that you need to worry about, but still. So I've been trying to keep the camera level even today. Let me know if you've appreciated that, but I have heard your comments about excessive zooming, and I've tried to do better with it. So we did replace the engineering bay, because turrets are coming up, but they're not... Oh, there we go. Turret just arrived. Oh, so the shuttle dies, but does drop the zealots on the tanks, kills those suckers. 3rd base is in trouble. Some SCVs are going to die here, but a lot of tanks coming up this ramp. They can do that, you know. It's a little bit scary coming up ramps in Brood War, because pathing is not the greatest thing in the world. Oh, he shot his own SCV with that vulture. That SCV deserves compensation for that, I think. But yeah, there's no 4th base at all. Probe oh my gosh, another unescorted probe. This probe's name is Billy the probe. He was told by his parents to head down this way and try to build them a new house, and he said, all alone? It's a weird pathing. Look at this patrol angle that this vulture has. And he comes down here, and he kind of gets stuck in this corner. And then he bonks his face there, and he goes back. Kind of like it. Vulture's trying to get through this wall. All of them are going to die. They should have probably just run for it, but they killed a couple probes at the gas anyway, so that's an accomplishment in and of itself. Scouting Vulture also gets murdered. 4th base coming up now from Soon. IdrA, IdrA down, 143 to 128 supply. Tank count has been whittled down a little bit by Soon today, but it's a decent number here. It's not 12, but, you know, it's 11. 11 is a decent number. Working on EMP, recalls coming in from Soon, and he's feeling strong. He's got a good number of Dragoons here, good number of Zealots. No upgrades on those guys at all. Let's see what these upgrades are. +1 attack is done for the Terran mech. Dragoons harassing the 3rd base a little bit, trying to prompt a response from IdrA. He's doing a good job splitting his units, though. He's not sending everybody down here. He's just sending what he feels like is necessary. That's a great tank position, too. He's been using that pretty much since that 3rd base started to come up, or started to exist. So attacking into this ramp seems like suicide for Soon. He should not do that. Got ourselves stasis field on the way here too. Really a very required upgrade. Arbiter trying to do some sneaks here. But there's... he sees it. He sees this. The tanks are... Oh, the jukes. Like, yeah, nah, IdrA spotted that. He spied it. He has a billion tanks sitting here, ready to go. So that recall is not accomplishing a lot, even though my units are set up for a recall. 4th base up, 5th base coming in here too. Another Arbiter on the way. So I don't think Soon's going to be transitioning into carriers at any point here. I mean, this game's not over, right? But it just feels like Soon's more committing to this ground style attack with the Arbiters. That's really good, in fairness. But man, if you watch that Artosis versus Stork PvT that I cast, that I put up on the channel fairly recently, I mean, that was insane. That was Stork getting like 6 bases when Artosis was trying to get 3. I mean, that's how you do it. That's how you make Terran hate their lives, is you gotta expand the crap out of them. This is too choky. It's too choky. Get out of there, Arbiter! Oh, it got EMP'd. Or maybe it's stasis. Either way, it doesn't have any energy left. Zealot bombing. That's kind of fun. This shuttle comes out of nowhere, drops some Zealot bombs, but there's still more tanks than I can put into one control group, which starts to become scary. Scary numbers for the Protoss. But having 4th base is nice. Having 5th base started a while ago would have been nice, but he's just starting it now. Spider Mind's accomplishing what they need to accomplish. Nice EMP, catching both of those Arbiters. That was sick. Sick EMP from IdrA, and Soon's got to back out. Soon does not like what he sees, but he's got to go. He couldn't get that science vessel either. And IdrA pushing, man. He's really smelling blood in the water right now, and I can't necessarily blame him for that. He's got +2 attack. It's no upgrades still for the Protoss. +1's coming in. It is not, by all means, not done yet. This is really nice. A bit of a flank attack there, too. So these tanks are dead, but hey. They got their flank set up. They distracted Soon, I guess, but oh, bit of a merry ring around the rosy play here. The Arbiter really wants to help. Does get a stasis down. That's actually 5 tanks. That's good. That's a really good stasis, and IdrA is kind of forced to back out. I really feel like IdrA should have just come down here and set up. Like, set up and sieged up at this 4th base, killed it. Maybe run some vultures up here to kill this. That would have been a much better position for him, I feel like, but at the same time, Soon's getting squished, man. He's getting absolutely sandwiched right now from all directions. He's down 20 supply. Arbiter coming in to see what's what and just sees a mass of brown Terran right now. There are some High Templar in the mix, tossing down a storm. Another beautiful storms, weakening these tanks, causing them some problems. Not enough to one-shot them because they're tanky. But easier for other stuff to kill them when they've been stormed. It softens them right up. Good, ooh, good stasis there too. Arbiter dies in the process, and it really looks like Soon is getting backed into a corner. His natural base is probably going to die. The only saving grace for Soon is that he does have the 4th and the 5th bases down there. There's no anti-air here, though, at all. Okay, there's the one Goliath who's stupidly coming out in front and getting massacred. So this is where, there you go, Zealot bombs are going to be good. I really feel like the Zealot bombs are going to be fine here. Nice. Oh, 2 tanks go down to friendly splash. Another tank down. Soon. Accomplishing some goals here. These guys come out of stasis right in time for the Dragoons to finish them off with their newly found +1 attack. The natural base survives the attack. But guess who's been macroing behind this? Because IdrA's macro is insanely good. IdrA has been. Spoiler alert. IdrA's 4th base is in a lot of trouble, but this is, oh my gosh, the vulture spam here. It's a little bit interesting. Interesting that it's a round of vultures at this point. SCV is getting massacred. Soon getting some work done here. Dude, these guys need to use energy before they die. Arbiter, use your energy before you die. Come on. Okay, that was horrible. And the 4th base does end up getting saved here by IdrA. Spider Mine Field is a major problem right now. Is anything in that shuttle? No. Reload with Zealot bombs. Do it. These guys need to get to work. Like, Every probe that he has needs to be working so hard right now for additional production. Ah, shuttle dies. More Goliaths this time around, and it's 161 and 116 supply. The cloak is not providing much because the science vessel's here. The natural base goes down. The shuttle gets sniped. The Schnuddle gets sniped, my brain was trying to say. And this is where Soon is getting a little bit trapped inside his own house, which can happen from time to time as you get stuck in your own house. And instead of just sacking it, which, again, I think a better Protoss player in this situation would just sack this main, rebuild a home somewhere else. He's trying just to engage into the sieged tanks. He doesn't have any stasis available. The science vessel is sitting back here, and that's your GG. Soon taps out, and IdrA is your winner. GG. IdrA gets the win. We don't get any rage from him as a result, but hey, great game from him anyway. Oh, I forgot. Another perk for the Patreon casts is they're not monetized, so there's no ads on them. So if you're interested in that at all. Anyway, thanks for watching the Patreon cast. Again, the way that IdrA, he didn't even scout the 12 Nexus. I think he just said there's been no pressure at all. It's probably a Nexus first. We're going to gamble and go for it. We're going to bring some SCVs. We're going to bring a Marines. We're going to shut it down. And I think from that point on, IdrA was ahead, right? He was on 2 base. Soon was on 2. And then Soon is scrambling to play catch up the rest of the game. I think Soon's a good enough player to win this, but not after getting punished for the early 12 Nexus and just being forced to play from where he was for the entire time. So beautiful example of how to play Terran from IdrA there. Like, again, he's known for his rage, but he's a great player nevertheless. One of the best foreigners of all time, without question. Like top 5, maybe? I don't know. Are there rankings of the best foreigners ever? Like, Gur's in there, obviously, and there was that other dude. Who's that other dude? The one guy who actually took a series off a Korean in Korea in the early days of Brood War. I can't remember his name, but he was an awesome guy as well. I think he was Norwegian. Somebody in the comments will tell me. I'm sure they will. All right. Well, that was good. That was a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and check out this final score before we wrap things up. End of the day, 157,000 points for IdrA, 134,000 for Soon. Ended up outproducing the Protoss, which is pretty important. The kill-death ratio is pretty nice as well. And just the outproduce allows you to have a lost column that looks like this and still win the game. Buildings raised a smattering, but yeah, the Protoss just needs to outgas mine, outmineral mine, and outspend the Terran by bigger margins. More significantly large margins than this. So, beautiful, beautiful game from IdrA, and that right there is going to be it from me. So, this has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.